Let's get to Diane King Hall with the very latest, beginning with GE Aerospace.
Hitting a record this morning. So as you mentioned, the broader market may not reflect the momentum of some of these individual names. With these individual names, you'll have the standouts and the laggards. One of the standouts this morning, that is GE Aerospace. The stock jumping in this morning off the back of its latest quarterly results, climbing above $308 a share this morning. So that puts it at a new record. They delivered a strong quarter, firing on all cylinders. Booming air travel demand has really helped this company in terms of its jet engines. It sells the parts that you need in all of these planes, these big, heavy jets. They also gave their strongest profit outlook in 8 years. In terms of how they performed on the trailing quarter, they earned $1.66. That was a beat. Revenue topped $12 billion. That was also much better than expected. The street was looking for closer to $11 billion, so more than $1 billion more of what was expected here. And then when you look at profit, that was up more than 30% on a year-over-year basis. Speaking of 30%, free cash flow also jumped 30%. That's well above forecast. So it shows they really are seeing strength across the board. Margins are improving. Strong operational controls, you can see, are at play here with GE Aerospace. Commercial engines jumping 27%. Their delivery is up 33% there, including this record jump in their high efficiency LEAP engines. Those are used in both Boeing and Airbus jets, so both sides of it. And again, we've seen this strong air travel rebound globally, so that leads to more demand for new jets. And then, of course, they also do the maintenance contracts, and that's been a boon for them, especially with some of those jets that have been in service for longer. Again, they're expecting strength to come with their 2025 earnings outlook. They've raised it again, Nicole.
What an exciting time for GE shareholders to see it at a record again. It's been in a beautiful trajectory, just running up. If you look at a 3-year chart, it was $44 3 years ago, now $315. Really streamlining this company with the spinoff and everything. All right, let's get to the next one. And you're looking at 3M. I saw 3M is up about 1%.
Yeah. And look, this has been a bit of an outperformer year to date for 3M. So adding to some of this strength that is seen so far this year. You know, this is the company behind Post-its and some of the industrial products that you may be familiar with. A strong quarter, bright outlook in terms of the numbers. Adjusted EPS came in at $2.19. That was better than expected. It's up 10% on a year-over-year basis. Revenue coming in above $6 billion, $6.3 billion to be precise. That was also better than expected. Percentage-wise, it's up just 4%, but still enough to give the street, for the street to reward it with an advance in shares today. Operating margin up more than 22%, so that's higher than a year ago. Again, showing better efficiency here. Driving the improvement, you're seeing some cost cutting. They have put that into play. Also, some product innovation there. They launched dozens of new products in the most recent quarter, and they've had this high margin focus, Nicole.
All right, last but not least, we're taking a look at Pulte and all about housing. What's going on here?
Can't all be winners. Housing still kind of stuck in a rut, and you can see that in Pulte's numbers. You've got this still high mortgage rates that are holding back buyers, even with the incentives that many of these companies are offering, and then inflation keeping some buyers on the sidelines. So that's been weighing on homebuilder profits. For Pulte, the profit did fall 16% in the third quarter. Earnings came in at $2.96 a share. Even though that was a beat, again, it's a big slide on a year-over-year basis. Revenue was $4.4 billion, slightly better than expected, but also down on a year-over-year basis. So it shows that housing is just a really difficult spot. They've been, and then driving the numbers is Pulte's been offering these discounts, these incentives, the buy downs to help create some momentum around the housing market, but it's really not enough, obviously, to increase the demand to the degree that you would need to see for housing to come out of the rut that it's been in, Nicole.
All right. Thank you so much, Diane King Hall. A good look at some key names there. We'll continue to watch the big movers here on Wall Street.